massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them's going to find it here as we're off in week 2. It's Darius Slayton with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And bringing them out, one of 2 quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
And if he could only flip that 3-to-1 ratio, have it be 3 touchdowns to 1 pick instead of the other way around, I think we'd have seen that loss flip to a win as well.
Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first down. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get power starting off of the side.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. From the gun, here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1 picking up the loss. He was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. Neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They go with Williams on the counter. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Need to block the ball. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. 2nd and 10 now. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 5 men in the secondary for the G-men now, ahead of 3rd down. Prescott is hit, he lost the football. And it's picked out by the Giants. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Giants get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Here's Williams to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the give, it's Sanders. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. That's 8 yards on that run, and now down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Screen here for Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A timeout now, staff out to attend to an injured player, and that's Javonte Williams shaken up. And we know he's dealt with a big injury before. Hopefully nothing serious this time. Sanders on the shotgun handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Dak now from the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Prescott here from the gun. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
Good coverage by Andrew Phillips.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Giants taking the field for their second possession. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. From the gun, it's Tracy. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Offense to the line for second down. Now we're running with Devin Singletary. And that's not what the offense style is. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dot. Deep on the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, heads up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. The Giants are set to punt. And he gets it away from his end zone. He'll take it in short of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. First down, here's Dak. And a man is there to knock that away. Trying to force one through there. So that brings up second down.
Tyler Newman there defensively.
Straight ahead with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third down and
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down.
a 56-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And this drive will start inside the 25. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. New York to the line, 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Jukes one defender. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back.
Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
37-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. Looking slant route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Darts. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Jamie Gillen on out of punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. He begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cowboys about set to take over. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. It's Pickens on a slant. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Second down at the 46-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Thought for a second he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on 2nd down. Motioning the tight end now. Here's Tracy once more. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-6 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Pass brought in by Slayton. Now he's past the 25. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow the lead to 7. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants grow their lead to 8.
14. Cowboys 6.
Gano ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys offense headed out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Prescott on 1st and 10. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A run with Williams. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
He's got the first down before they can make the tackle, so let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and
Still
now
third down.
we're going to wait to see how they respond. Runner pass, which way they want to go to convert on 3rd. They'll run here following the penalty, and he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Ryan Anger on now to punt. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. The Giants offense all set to get started. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. They give it to Tracy up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. It can track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down. It's Tracy on the carry. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Quick one to the outside by Dot. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
And the Giants first down.
A handoff to Tracy. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
To throw. Here's Dart. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the gun is Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
and 10 at the
Back to throw. Here's Dak. The screen pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Throwing again is Dak. Dump off caught by his back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
It's dime defense from the G-men, third down. Dak throwing again. Called in by Lamb, right side. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down. Now apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Sanders running dead ahead. And he will not get there. They stop him at the line and come through to get the turnover on downs. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Now it's a bootleg for him. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Brings up second and 8 at the 40.
Go play action. Here's Dart. Got a man. Robinson has it. Down to the 10. Touchdown, New York. The Giants lead by 14. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants lead by 15 now. Gano ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They're coming off a fourth down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Dak to the air here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches.
Brings up second and inches.
Give to Williams from the gun. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On second down, a run with Williams. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Prescott now on third down. Setting up the running back screen. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up fourth down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's there. Fair catch called for and taken. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Giants lining things up. First and 10. Here's start now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He finds space, middle of the field. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants grow the lead now to 22 points. ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. There's Williams to start the drive, and he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 4.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he cuts it back right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Caught in the comeback route. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the
First down, here's Dak. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Here's Dak. Screen here for Williams. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Trying to work quickly now.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Cowboys. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Dak off the play fake. He rolls to his right. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Yeah, here we go. Right, 26.
Now it's Prescott again. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You could hear the roar of the crowd celebrating the touchdown, but not so fast. Catch looked good. Got to get both feet down as well.
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal. Another throw for Prescott. And they're going to tag a defender with this one.
Pass interference. Defense.
Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there. It gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. He was looking for Javonte Williams out of the backfield. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Prescott to throw once more. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys chop some of the lead off before the half. George Pickens the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 15. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Washington now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on 1st down.
At their own 29-yard line.
We will not get another play here, Brock. That's Sweeney. Time's going to run out on the half. So a two-score game here at the... And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. Gano ready to send this away. Evans now to return. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down to the opposition's 45. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Bronk, trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room. Williams now on 1st and 10. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That's Lamb running a slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And the Giants going nickel, 3rd down coming. Prescott now off the play fake. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Pass complete. Screenplay. And all over him after that catch. Won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to turn it over on downs. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
2nd down run by Singletary. He's got room to roam here. Inside the 25. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants push their lead further to start the half. Devin Singletary with the touchdown. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants grow the lead now to 22 points. Gano ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Into traffic, complete. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
And the Cowboys first down.
That thrown again. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on first is Prescott. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So second down coming up. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
First down.
From the gun is Prescott. The throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 15. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Slayton with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Dart out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All right, Cowboys showing nickel set 3rd down. From the gun, here's Dart. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Tying the inside handoff to Sanders. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep the quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Brian Anger in formation for the Cowboys.
And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Throwing on 1st down, it's Dart. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. From the gun, it's Tracy. Juke the defender. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
So all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. It became real easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And they can't cobble a return together. They don't have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
1st down, here's Dak. That's caught by Williams. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
We got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Dak now from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And now they face 2nd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
He's going deep this time. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
36-yard line.
From the 36. Took off with it again. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 47-yard line.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
Here's Tracy once more. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. So out now comes the punter. It's away, not a great kick, angling right towards the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The Cowboys about set to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Prescott on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
We'll find ahead for a few. It's third down.
Micah McFadden on the stop. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
Dak to the air here. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete.
That is not easy to do. That down and distance, everything is open to the offense. It takes great discipline defensively and the ability to go knock it away and get off the field.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's got it. It's complete to Pickens. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Cowboys, first down.
Here's Dak. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still first down.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now Dak to throw. Screen here for Williams. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Got to figure out this third down here. Prescott here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Cowboys' 43-yard line.
From the 43. He completes it in traffic. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Wow, it's free again! And the fumble recovery is made. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little...
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And they're whistling for a stop here. That's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Third and long for him here. He lofts it deep left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Punt team on the field. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials
Automatic
flagging for
first
it.
There we go, boy.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. It's Pickens on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And now it's 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He's going deep. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Prescott has that offense moving quickly.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Dak throwing again. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air. Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Hits him on the in route. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he gets this forward to the 19. They find 21 yards and get the 1st down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th.
Cowboys.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas.
1st and 10
Cowboys
at the
trail by
19-yard line.
15. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 2nd down at the 23-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. 4th and forever coming up.
Yeah! Here we go!
Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And a man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. They go right back to Tracy. And he has the Giants' 1st down. It's indeed a giant one, partner. That locks up this victory. So the Giants come away with the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.